How's it going, everybody? Alright, so real quick, this is my second attempt at this video, and hopefully this one goes okay. Okay. So I know I haven't produced a video on this channel in over a year, actually. And I kind of forgot that I don't know. I kind of forgot. Pretty much that's the gist of it. I forgot that I did reviews like this, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'd still like to do that. There's been some good albums in 2016. There's probably going to be some good ones coming out in 2017, and there probably is a lot of people out there who live in America and probably Europe, that review Japanese rock albums. So, yeah, I just want to contribute to that. And I forgot that I did it, and I went through some stuff last year, and that's why it prevented me from making videos for a while, but everything's good now. So, I can get back on it. I hope that people, stick with me and, will continue to like what I have to say about this. And I'm not gonna lie, I really do want to get back into bass covers. I rarely play bass anymore. I still have my 3 basses, and I still think about it every day. My dream, I finally figured out what my dream is. And it's so unobtainable that it's just, I don't know. It's the motivation's not really there. But I would love to be a musician. I'd love to be just in the arts and entertainment field in general. But if I really had to narrow my dream, if I really had to tell somebody, if they asked me, what's your dream? I would say, I want to be a bass player or a musician in a Japanese rock band. And I know that's crazy. I know that's, that would probably be a lot of people's reaction. So I can't really say the drive, but the inspiration's still there, and the need, or just the feeling it's like, I want to do that. So hopefully I get back to making bass covers. I already know of a few songs I'd like to do. Honestly, I want to go back and re-record songs that I already covered on the channel, but back then I just started out and the quality's not so good. So yeah, I kind of want to go back and redo some of those songs. I think one of the best bass covers I've done, and definitely in the toughest that I've ever done, was it's Deluhi Hybrid Truth. Yes, that's it. Hybrid Truth by Deluhi. And that is a incredibly tough song to do. Not just on bass, but on every instrument. Especially on guitar. Holy crap, Leda. But, I did it. I learned that song when I was I think my first or second year after doing bass. I was like, alright, I want to make bass cover things. And I made it, but the quality's not great. So anyway, I want to get back to doing reviews for Jrock albums. Maybe even some American albums here and there. I'd love to get back to this. I kind of forgot I did it, so I just kind of want to get back in. And I hope you guys can enjoy it. And hopefully somewhere down the line I get motivated to teach myself songs again and do bass covers. But yeah, alright, so onto the review. I definitely feel like this is a good one to start off with in terms of reviewing. It came out a month ago. Actually, it did. Alright, so I have the physical release. Burp. There we go. That's my face being covered, but you can see my beard and mustache. Alright! So, yes, Just Bring It by Bandmaid. For those who don't know, Bandmaid's an amazing, relatively somewhat new band that's coming out from Japan. They are... Stay with me on this if you don't know. Stay with me, I promise they are very good. All the members of the band are very good at what they do. They're very good artists, very good instruments. But it is Japan, and Japanese music companies love to do gimmicks, and there is kind of like a big, marketing thing, and even the Yakuza behind some of the stuff, and, there's a whole story on that if you're interested. But they like gimmicks, and they like that it does its own promotion. And a lot of people are like, even if they're good musicians, do they really need the gimmick? Well, Japan likes to do that, and it does catch attention. Bandmaid and Baby Metal, just to name some. And I think it doesn't matter if the music's good, and Bandmaid's definitely that. They may be women who dress up in maid outfits, but they rock. They can rock a house down. They are really good. They're not metal, but they are hard rock. Definitely hard rock. They're very good at what they do. And just before I begin the review, and before I talk about the songs, I want to show you how much I love this album. So first off, kudos to I don't know who was in charge of bringing this to America, but you can get this CD off of Amazon. And for $13.99 or $12.99, I think it's $13.99. But you can get this off of Amazon. And yeah, totally worth it. But so I bought it, and you can do Prime shipping because it's actually Amazon. It's not a third-party seller. Amazon themselves actually sell this. So I'm going to show you what happened. So I got the CD, and I go somewhere for the day. I put the CD in my car stereo system, and it ate my CD. It took me a while, but I finally got motivated to be like, I looked up how to take it apart and all that stuff, and after some trouble, I finally got it out. So here's the deal. I'm going to show you what this disc looks like now. And even after what this disc looks like, I can honestly tell you it was worth the money, and it's definitely worth owning. And it's like, thankfully, it's still like compact. It's not broken, thankfully, but I can still just put it in the CD, and it's like I have it. So the fact that I own this, that makes me happy because that's how good of a CD this is. So hopefully I can get a good. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see that. So, there's a lot. Yep, that's my One Punch Man. A big One Punch Man fan. But, yeah. So, I haven't tried it, and I'm not going to. I've had this digitally for a while. Let me adjust my mic here. I think that's good. Okay. So, yeah. Sorry if there's, noises, whatever. But I've had it digitally. I've already listened to this album before I bought it, and knowing how good the album was, I just wanted the physical thing. There are some people out there in the world, I feel, like me, who like the physical discs. I know in Japan, that's still very much a thing. It's less here. It's more digital, which I like. My thing is, whatever you can bring to America, Japanese artists, Japanese companies, just do it. If you can do just digital, I know that's cheaper for the companies. Just do that, and I'll buy the music. If you can do physical and digital, perfect. Your audience will be much better. I'm not ever going to do the CD Japan thing or websites like that where it's like, we directly import, from Japan because you pay an outlandish price for the CD, which I know for a fact is more expensive than what the CD stores in Japan would charge for, and you pay understandably a big price for shipping. And no, it's unless you're rich, there's no point buying this music from there. And I understand supporting, but my thing is either wait until they bring it to Amazon or even iTunes. I hate iTunes and Apple, but I gotta admit, sometimes only Japanese artists put their music there, and if that's the only way I can support the artist and get their music, I'll do it. But if I can't, I listen to a lot of artists who aren't quite, up here yet. They're kind of here in the middle of the road in terms of popularity and, just starting out and whatever. And as I can find out about these guys, and I like their music, but iTunes or Amazon's not going to host their stuff. And maybe they just put out a single, maybe they only have an album or two out, or maybe the band has disbanded. I'm going to go to a blog website, and thankfully there's a great Jrock community that is like, here's the music, you can download it. Obviously, the thing about it is, whether or not that's legal, whatever, if you're not going to make your music available to the public, don't expect the public to be completely respectful to your process of distributing your music. So, the way I see it is, I've downloaded a lot of Jrock music from these blog websites, and I'm going to continue to do so, because some of this music is just hard to get, and sometimes I don't like the album. hence One OK Rock's newest album. No, I'm not going to pay money for that. And I'm not going to even... I already deleted that from my computer. But, yeah, so I'm not feeling it. So, but if I like your music and you put in work and I can tell you do, like Bandmaid does, I'm going to go on Amazon, I'm going to go on iTunes, I'm going to buy your music. So, anyway, kudos to the company that actually distributed this album because it's convenient. And I feel like the more convenient you make ways to make people allow people to listen to the music, the better it's going to do. And it's going to promote this thought process and a lot of people that's like, I can get that. I'll get that. Of course, there's always going to be people that's like, I don't pay money for music. I'm not like that. If it's good, I'll pay money. That's just my rule. If it's not, you're not getting a dime out of me. And if it's good and I can't give you money, then I'll find a way to, I'll maybe buy some merch. If you come to a show, if you do a show, I'll do my best to see it. You got to do what you can, or promoting, or just even promote the band. They'll just be like, this is a cool album, mention them, follow them on Twitter, just, or their Facebook pages. Do what you can for the band. Anything's better than nothing. Just listening to the music and be like, thanks for the free things. And then, I don't know, whatever. On to the album. Just Bring It by Bandmaid. Let me bring up the track list here. Alright, so this album is absolutely amazing. It's 13 tracks. All of them are really good. All of them are hard rock. The only song that's not so much on the hard rock side is track 11 called Awkward. But the drums in this song would confuse anybody. Be like, no, this sounds like hard rock. There's a lot, it starts off very ballady, and that's not a word, but whatever, you know what I mean. And it starts off very much like a ballad, and it just kind of evolves from there, and it gets harder. There's an awesome guitar solo. The drums are amazing. By the way, can we talk about the drummer and Bandmaid? Holy shit, she is amazing. She's really good. She's a very good drummer. She's definitely become one of my top favorite drummers. Kai from Gazette's still my favorite, but damn. Bandmaid has only made a few albums. They are, just gonna go. If they keep up, they're, like I said before, there are 5 women who are very good at what they do. And because of that, they make very good music. And wow, the drummer is really something else. So imagine a cute Japanese woman drumming with double bass drums and, in a maid outfit. But it doesn't matter. The music is so good. So Awkward's the only one that's ballady, but at the same time, there's a guitar solo, double bass drums, and it doesn't end like a ballad, that's for sure. Okay, so it starts off with a song called Don't You Tell Me, which, good, fast-paced, the drumming, guitars, all that, really good. And the thing with Bandmaid is they are excellent at creating catchy riffs and choruses. I don't know how they constantly do it. Every song has a catchy chorus. They really do. The other song, O Parts, track number 6, or O Parts? I don't know how to correctly pronounce that one, how they wanted us to take that one. But even though it's kind of slower, but it's still a little bit heavier than Awkward, all these songs have catchy, very catchy choruses, which is not something done a lot in hard rock music, but these women do it very, very well. I don't know if the lead singer writes her own stuff, and I know one of the guitarists also sings along sometimes with the lead singer, so I don't know if they get together, but damn, they are good. Or even if it's just the producer who brought them together, someone just gets it. They get how to make hard rock and a catchy tune and just combine that. They get it. They understand it. So Don't You Tell Me starts off perfectly. The third song is, holy crap, it's really good. This is a song where it feels like all the bandmates are like, we're going to show you what we can do. There's an awesome guitar solo. The drums are amazing. And there's an amazing bass line in it. Take Me Higher, track number 7. As a bass player, I just got to talk about this real quick. Take Me Higher has an amazing Pop and Slap and Slap and Pop and the Pop and Slap. Wow, it has been a while since I played bass. Slap and Pop in the background, and I love this bassist. I really love her too. She's not afraid to stand out, and that's what I love about Japanese bassists. A lot of them do things in the background of the music where they're like, you know what, the stereotype about basses in America and apparently in Europe and whatever do not apply to there is no stereotype about bassists in Japan, because they all go out of the way to make sure you can, not only feel the bass but like hear it. And so I had some slap and pop. They'll add some there's definitely, in the music that I listen to, more bass solos in Japanese rock than in American rock. And all the musicians who I listen to anyway, it's true. And the bassist in this, again, she's really good at what she does. She really is. Track number 4, YOLO, which I know, that's the title of the track. It's their single, the single they used to promote this album. They also had a single with, like, I think that song and 2 other songs on it, a mini album, very, very good too. It's actually a really good song. There's a music video for it, and again, thank you for making convenient, but you can actually watch that on YouTube. It's not region blocked. It's a funny, cute video, I guess. It's a good song, and again, very catchy. Yeah. Let's see. Awkward is what I mentioned. It's starts off a little slow. You think it's going to be a ballad, but then the midway point comes. A lot of these songs, if not all of them, have a midway breakdown, and they're good. Some of them are better than others, but damn, they're good. And it's then track 12, Decided by Myself. Really, you can hear the band again. It feels like we're going to show you what we got. Really good drums and guitar on that. And then it ends with Secret My Lips. And again, it's heavy. Not too heavy. Keep in mind, the lead singer does not growl. I think, I could be wrong on this. I mean, I have all their albums, but she may have screamed in a couple of songs, but screaming's not her thing. She just has a very good voice and a good band behind her to back her. But again, Secret My Lips, the last song, track 13, it ends with a lot of energy and passion, and it's just like, you get a good beginning, definitely a great mid, and then it ends with, like, again, we're going to end it the way, we started. I like when they stay consistent. When artists stay consistent, a lot of times they like to end with, like, a softer note, or whatever. That's just, I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I feel like the Gazette are very good at, making a heavy album, but making the last song not so heavy. They're kind of good at that. And it still fits the tone of the album. But this album has its own tone, it stays consistent, and it's very, very good. So I feel like, I'll just give it a score, and if it's still on Amazon, which hopefully it is, go buy it. If you like this kind of hard rock music, or at least check them out. They're getting more popular. You can watch their videos on YouTube. Check them out, and don't just be one of those people that's like, do they really need that gimmick though? Whether or not they make good music, I can't just get past that. Like, get past it. They're 5 beautiful women who make very beautiful music. That's it. They make really good hard rock music. That's what it is. Okay, so out of 10, and I think it says something where it's like, I have this messed up CD and I still, like, I don't feel ripped off or anything like that. I still love the fact I have the album and I can listen to it on my MP3 player that's already on there. I don't care. I love it. So out of 10, it definitely gets a 10 out of 10. The fact that it's convenient for people in America to buy in Europe, I don't know. That always will get, like, that's a score for me. If it's convenient for foreigners to get the album, you're going to get bumped up a little bit in score. And if it's not, then it's going to get bumped down. That's just my personal way of how I review these. Plus, the whole album is good. There's not one song on this album I do not like. And I thought Awkward was going to be a song that I was going to be like, I don't know if I could take the song. But then it, like I said, it evolves. It gets a little bit heavier, but not too much heavy. Stays within the tone of the song. And it just, good melody, good chorus. It's just, these girls nailed it. I feel like, hold on. What was their best album? Is it New Beginning? I don't know. It might be New Beginning. It's probably considered their best album. However, that's only 9 tracks. Because it has like Thrill, Real Existence. It has Don't Let Me Down. Yeah. So, yeah. There's some... I feel like that album may be a tiny bit better, but I don't know. Just Bring It, in my eyes, is an excellent album. And that's why it gets a 10 for me. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I hope it introduces some people to this band, or hopefully people already have this album or like Bandmaid. They can, I don't know, agree with me, disagree with me or not. I don't, in the comments. That's what comments are for. Feel free. I'll talk with people about this. I don't care. So the next review, which I already recorded, because, like I said, this is my second attempt at this one, is going to be Aldius's Radiant A album, which you can actually pre-order now on Amazon. So I just got into these women, and another good like all-female band. Women are killing it in Japan in terms of like metal and hard rock. They really are. But yeah, so that'll be the next video. So all right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and take care. Bye.